supposed to be here this late at night. Did you get lost from your parents? Just didn't want the fun to end? Well, I don't blame ya. I spend every night here. But in the future, you should probably just go home before 12. Now you're kinda stuck here till 6. But that means you get to stay here with me, and we get to have lots of fun together. I bet you're probably hungry. Well, I got just the thing for you. Before our wonderful bakers left this here establishment, they got a chance to bake the cookies for tomorrow, but not yet decorate them. That's where we come in. It'll be our job to make them look all nice. As you can see, these cookies are going to be some wonderful rainbows. But these rainbows don't yet have the color. That's a little boring now, isn't it? So, what we're going to do is we're going to decorate them. Or at least this one. So, we're going to start with this here frosting. And all we're going to do is we're going to get it so that we can pour our first line right onto the rainbow. Now, as you may notice, this here line isn't quite perfect, but perfection is never the important thing. And the important thing is fun. So, all we gotta do is take this fun little red and we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle it right on. Now, may have made a little bit of a mess. That's alright, because the frosting, we just take our rainbow in. Most of the excess red will just come right off. Now, if there's a little bit on the other rows, that's alright too. It'll just add extra sprinkles. And nobody is ever upset about extra sprinkles. Now, we go ahead and we do this with the other lines. And I might have just accidentally got frosting everywhere. But that's alright. We're just going to be covering it with sprinkles anyway, so we just have to be real careful with where we put our sprinkles. And if it's, like I said, a little bit of a mess, that's okay. As long as it tastes good, right? Alright, so now we have a lot of frosting. And I mean a lot of it. So, that means when we pour our straps, we're just going to have to do our best to try to get it in the right strap position. Now, as I'm sure you know, these are not all the colors of the rainbow. We have red, yellow, green, and blue. So can you tell me what 2 colors are missing? Yes, orange and purple. Correct. Purple's my favorite color. So I'm glad you got that one. Alright. So there may be a reason why we leave the cookie decorating to the bakers and the performing to me and my pal Fredbear, 'cause I don't think I'm really all that qualified to make cookies look the way they're supposed to. But, you know, all that's important is that it tastes good, right? Right. So, let's get this here cookie on a clean plate. That way, it's at least somewhat more like what you'd get during the day. Let me just get something real quick. Now, of course I know it's not your birthday. But who doesn't love a good happy birthday plate? It's somebody's birthday, right? So it's always worth celebrating. Let's go ahead and take this cookie and put it on this plate. And, you know, it's not so bad. I didn't get the stripes quite right, but all the colors are there. It's nice and colorful, and there are sprinkles getting everywhere. Well, I sure hope the janitor people don't mind. Alright, so here you go. Oh, and I bet you're going to want something delicious to wash that down with. How about this here juice? I believe it's the strawberry kiwi flavor. I've always wondered what these taste like. But I see lots of people enjoying them, so I bet they're delicious. But here you go. One delicious juice to go with your delicious cookie. Now, while you eat that, I got the perfect idea. What if I made you a nice friendship bracelet? That way, you always have something to know that we're friends. Alright, let me start by opening this here package. And then I just got to take one of these here strips and measure your wrist size. So let me just get it free, if it wants to be free. Alright, that should be plenty enough. Now, could I see your arm for just a moment? Let me just wrap this around here, and that will be the perfect length. And then we just snip. Alright, perfect. Now we have the string that we need. So I'm going to go ahead and tie a knot at the end so that the beads don't just come right off the second we put them on. And then gonna want to start by putting some best beads on. Just some nice colors before we get into my name. That way everyone knows that we're best friends. So let's start with the purple one. And then we'll get a yellow one so we can make this a nice pattern. And then another purple. Another yellow. And then, next let's have a little star. And then we can start on the name. So, let's start with an S. This S is not very easy to get from the set beads. gonna be honest. But I'm sure if I just work with it enough, something will come free from it. Let me try pushing up from the bottom. Come on. Why are beads so difficult? I've made friendship bracelets before, I swear, but this is a new pack of letters. So maybe that's part of the problem? Are they stuck in some other way? Come on. I'm sure once I get you started, it'll be... Here we go. S. Let's just put that right on a little bracelet. And then hopefully the rest of the letters will be easier to get. S. Alright. Next let's get P, of course. Great. I think they're all going to be that difficult. How do I normally do this? Alright, that was easier. P. S-P. What comes next? R. Very good. Let's get an R. These are real hard to get. What were these? Glued in? Well, of course, here at Fredbear, we only use the highest quality beads. And apparently, we also only use the highest quality of packaging. And by that I mean, not even we can get into it. Come on now. There's gotta be an easier way to do this. But I'm not seeing one. I hope I don't just spill all the beads everywhere. Just trying to get an R. You wanna try and get it? Here, just kind of... Yeah, it's hard, right? Alright. You got anything to pry it out with? I could try using my scissors from before. Don't play with scissors. I'm a highly trained professional. This is kind of working. Alright, I got the R out. Finally. S-P-R-I. Yes. Like spring, but Springbonnie. Oh no. Do not be alarmed. Do not be panicked. I can get this out. Somehow. You would think, with all the technological advancements that Mr. Acton and Mr. Emily have made, you'd think I invent a better way to get beads out. But no, they haven't. They just... What? I think they're taped together. The whole pack just came out. To say I'm surprised is an understatement. But I got the eye. should be easy to get them now. Ah, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Can we get the N without the whole celebration? Yes! This is getting so much easier. Let me move all of this aside so I can just focus on the... I just dropped the letters. Give me just a moment. There. Alright, we gotta take letters and we got a bracelet in progress. So we're getting somewhere. Let's put on the N. And you know, we almost finished the first word. We just need a G. Yes, very good. Very good. Where is... There's the G. That is going to completely mess up my color scheme going on. Why did they... Alright, I guess orange G it is. Look. Why did they make two G's the same color? That doesn't make any sense. Why did they do this? Well, still gonna look real good, don't worry. I just suppose I need more practice in making these things. Oh, not the yellow. I guess we're going yellow. It's gonna go orange, but apparently my color vision just glitched and now we're going yellow. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's all gonna look good. Oh, we're gonna use all the N's. Well, that's alright. B. And it's our first letter. We can get in purple. Isn't that perfect? Let's get a B on there. Springb. And then, oh, we could also get that in purple, but I don't think we should be repeating too many colors right next to each other, so let's go for pink, alright? Alright, this is looking pretty good. So, now we're about to use both the remaining ends. It's a good thing this pack came with 3. N, but a blue N, and then an orange N. Perfect. Springbonnie. It's work in progress. And then, ooh, we can get a green eye. Let's get a green eye. I, and then E. Then we're done with the letters. Which is real nice because these things are harder than you'd think. Let's end off with orange again. Why not? That's the color we started with. That's the color we're ending with. There. Springbonnie. That is... Alright, it'll be the right way on your arm, don't worry. Let's just get these letters out of here, because they're real troublesome. Then, let's get another purple star. Put that at the end of the word. And then we can continue the pattern we started. So, next should be yellow, then purple, come on, no, if I drop this right now, we're losing everything and we don't have enough letters to redo it, so I cannot drop this. Why do we not have, like, specific bead packs at this point, specifically for this purpose? I don't know. Really, someone else should be in charge. I'm not here to gossip or anything, but it's Mr. Afton. Mr. Emily's just fine, but I don't think Mr. Afton has much care for the kids at all. He's a little suspicious. Not to say anything worth saying, but I have on more than one occasion been used to murder said children. So, yes, if you see me acting kind of strange, maybe go completely the other direction, 'cause when I'm not in control, I'm not in control. So, I mean, don't be too worried about it, but also be very worried about it, 'cause if you get, like, child murdered, there's no coming back from that, from what I understand. I mean, I don't know anything about death, but this is not the conversation I should be having with a child. I am very, very sorry. Let me just, hey, look, the friendship bracelet's done. Let me tie it, and then we can just pretend I didn't say any of that. That was... And I just dropped the entire thing. Just give me a moment. Alright. I dropped it 5 times. Lost a few pieces and had to change them out for other ones. But all the letters are still there. Luckily I didn't lose any of the ever-precious ends. So, we finally got a bracelet. So why don't you go ahead, put it on. There we go. That's perfect. Now everyone will know that we're best friends forever. Perfect. Alright. Now, one last thing. I got one more thing for you to take home with ya. How about a Springbonnie plushie? So it's like you always have me with ya. It's super cuddly, and you're gonna love it. Just don't tell anyone that I just kind of gave it to you, because I'm not supposed to give this out for free, but there's also no rules about what I'm supposed to do at night versus the day, so here you go. Also, despite what some people say, the plushies you get here are not haunted. They do not come to life. They do not eat people. I'm not even sure. That kid has way too much of an imagination, and not in a good way. But, you know, whatever makes him... Well, it doesn't make him happy now, does it? Anyway, let's not talk badly about people. How about we just have some fun for the rest of the night? Alright? Sounds great.